data science, even in data science, you will be having Tableau. Okay, because it's a data science module which you are seeing this. What is Tableau? Tableau is a leading data visualization tool used for data analysis and business intelligence. You have heard something BI, where it is connected now. So both are same. It is a similar. I'm not saying both are same. Okay, helps in creating charts, dashboard like the to take insight out of data source. Even the same thing you have done in Power BI. So both are the same visualization tool. Only the platform is different. Now, who has launched Power BI? Microsoft. Do you have any idea about Tableau? No, it is actually Salesforce. Who is that? Salesforce. Tableau is from Salesforce company. Okay, who has launched it? But before that, it was from different. Now, recently, Salesforce have purchased it. Okay, so they have acquired this Tableau. Okay, now coming to this, what is data visualization? The first question. If they ask you, your answer should be a simple. Data visualization is a graphical presentation of information and data. Whatever you collect the information or the data, you're presenting in a graphical representation. Got it? Suppose I have a huge amount of data. I can show the numbers to the management. So with a graph, I'll show them. Getting it? So for that, we're gonna use it. By using visual elements like charts, graph, and maps, data visualization tool provides an accessible way to see and understand the trend, outer layers, and pattern inside the data. So this is the concept. Okay, it helps to understand and interact with the data in better manner. So that is why we use data visualization. So you have two tools. One is Tableau and second one is Power BI. Okay, as per your knowledge, which one might be a leading? I have mentioned here the leading tool is Tableau is a leading tool. What do you think? Tableau? Okay, let's see. For DA, clear? Okay, can I go with this? Greeks, clear? We are just analyzing. I'm not saying this is 100% accurate, whatever they are updating. But let's see. So which one it is showing you? Second one? Third one? So do you say somewhere Power BI? But why? As I said, Power BI is one of the leading tools. Did I say ever? Have you heard about it? No, I never say that. Okay, but why Tableau? I said. Okay, as per the research they have given me. Okay, now let's see. Let's go with someone. Okay, now I'm just going to with this. Now let's see here. Which one is giving you the leading one? Okay, best visualization tool. So this is for current year and this is for next year. They have already decided next year this will be the top one. Okay, but which is this year? Okay, you mean to say this year is Power BI and next year it will become Tableau. Now what you are trying to understand here? So whichever the tool is leading, it should not impact your career. You should learn both the tool. Got it? So you'll be in the safer side. Clear? So that is the reason I don't like comparison. Got it? If you want, I have a 400 pages of PDF format. You can read that pages. No issues of comparison of Tableau and Power BI if you want. But few comparison, definitely I'll be doing it, which is necessary for me also, for you also. Clear on this? As per understanding manner. Now here. So in 2024, Power BI is leading. In 2025, Tableau will be leading. They are saying you that. Okay. Now let me just search here. Jobs. Okay. Let me just go like this. So I'm not going to use here data analyst or anything. I'm just going to search for which we required. Okay, which one you want to try first? Power BI, chalo theek hai. Power BI. So how many jobs you are seeing here? How many? 36,000. Okay. How many jobs you are looking for? Tableau is leading, but still it is giving you 30,000. Power BI is in the 8th position, but still it is giving you 37,000 of opportunities. Why? The first reason. What will be the reason?
Microsoft.
Cost cutting. Got it? Cost cutting, we say. Why? In the sense, if I have, okay, I have set one budget, 50,000. Getting it? I have set one budget called 50,000. In that 50,000, should I go with iPhone or should I go with Android? 50,000 is my budget. Think about it. I'll get both. I'll get both. I know that. Which one I should play safe?
Android.
Android. Cost cutting. Getting the concept? Let it be a less feature, let it be something, but I need a performance option where I can survive. I just have a calling part. I don't need more features there. Getting the concept? Even company requires the same way. Power BI tool is 800 per month. Tableau tool is $72 per month. So $72 and $8 makes difference. Okay, 830 rupees I said. Let's imagine 850. So $10 or $72. How many dollars? That's the reason. First important part. Power BI. Okay, because it's a lesser price for users, for individual. Where in Tableau desktop you have a more expenses. Okay, in Tableau, do you think do we have a ETL process? No, not at all. Again, we need to purchase. Getting it? Again, it will be around $10 to $15. Let's imagine. So totally you're paying how much? $100 per month. Will you pay $100? No, right? In Power BI, you have $10 of tool. In that, you're getting ETL process also. Which one you will go? Simple.
Power BI.
So market, even the organization, they think in this way. Cost cutting.
Power BI.
Got the point here? So that is the reason we use it. But we are discussing about Tableau now. So let's understand about Tableau now. So why should we compare? Getting the point? If you compare like this, each and everything you'll be starting comparing it. No, sir, this was easy, that was hard. You will compare it automatically. Okay. So you should have hands-on experience. Until unless you don't have hands-on experience, you can't judge it. Got the point here? Blindly, you can't say to the users, which is best. Now, coming to Tableau, what is Tableau here? You got to know it is a leading data visualization tool. Okay, what is data visualization tool? It's a graphical presentation. Okay, how many products do we have in Tableau? We have almost 6 to 8 products. How many? 6 to 8. Okay, one by one, let's go here. So the first product which you are seeing is Tableau Desktop, which is a paid version, which you will be installing in the application in your laptop, and then you're gonna use for dashboard and storytelling part. Second one, you have Tableau server, where whatever the file you are sharing to the server, it will be connected to Tableau server. It will not go to beyond the Tableau server. Okay, which means it will have own platform. Third option, you have Tableau Online. Tableau Online will give you the online option. Even this is connected to Tableau Online only. Both are similar, but this is a server where you can store it. And this is where you can view it or download it. Okay. Again, you get Tableau Reader. Tableau Reader is for the user who is not having the Tableau access. Now, I don't have much money to take that access. Okay. I don't want to spend $72 per month. So what I'll do, I'll take $5 or $10 and I'll get this Tableau Reader where I can just analyze the report. To whom it will go? It will go to the CEO, CFO. For them, it is very useful thing because they want to analyze it. Got it? And the last option, which is free of cost, which is called Tableau Public. Okay. Apart from this Tableau Public, you have Tableau Prepare, which is called ETL activities. So this is one more tool. Clear on this? So this is 5 tools, totally 6 tools you got. In this Tableau Public, you have Tableau Public Online also. So how many tools you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, and then again Tableau public service, which is 7. Okay, which is Tableau public online. Online means any users can view your report, whatever you build it. Clear on this? And in this, we'll be using only one tool, which is called Tableau public. Which one we're gonna use? Tableau public, because it's a free of cost. Now, are you ready to pay $72 per month? No, right? Okay, sir, but I need all the Tableau desktop. Why it is the differences? See, few things are very important here, which is not applicable in this part. Okay, whenever you download, you'll not get in this, but few things are important here. I'll discuss that later. What is the differences between these two versions? Tableau public and Tableau desktop, these two. So you should understand that. When I'll be explaining, I'll give you the clear example, practical example, saying that this is the differences between these two. Hardly you'll be having 2 or 3 difference, not more than that. But that is very useful in real-time scenario. Very much useful. So right now, we're gonna use only Tableau public. Clear? So can I install this Tableau desktop? Of course, you can install it. You'll get trial version of 14 days. How many days you'll get? Yes. After that, you have to pay for it or it will not work. In case, if you are a student or else if you have any siblings who is studying, their ID you can take and you can get for 1 year free of cost. 1 year free of cost. You don't have to pay extra penny for that. Got it? No monthly recharge, nothing. Completely 1 year free. Clear on this? Okay. Now, how to approach this? Let's see. So I'm just showing you the graphical, like a flow map. So this is what actually you're getting it. Tableau desktop. From Tableau desktop, you have 2 ways to go it. One is Tableau professional for the working purposes. One is for your understanding or for the classroom, Tableau public. In this, if you are purchasing Tableau professional, 14 days trial version free. And the second one is student version, which is 1 year free. Okay. This will be connected to Tableau desktop. Even this is also Tableau desktop, but you will be having a limited access. But it is lifelong free until unless they don't charge it. After a few years, if Nirmala will charge GST on this also, then it will be chargeable. I'm saying it. But right now it is free. Okay. Now coming to this. How to install and how to download. We'll see about that. Now, I'm just giving you how to connect with this, how to download it, and how to install it. In case if you have installed earlier, you can uninstall, or else you can upgrade it. Upgrade in the sense you need to update the version. Every month or whenever the latest release comes, it will show you the update option. So how to uninstall it? First thing I'm showing you, in case if you have Tableau public. So you will go to the control panel. In this control panel, you'll see the uninstall a program. And you will be selecting here Tableau public and uninstall. In case if you have, but I don't think so. Most of the users have this, so ignore it. Now, if you want to download, first you need to click on this link. Now, let me just show you. I'm just clicking on this link. And for you guys, I have created one more new account for this Tableau. So I'll be showing you. So whenever you click on this account, guys, have a look here. First, you need to give name, okay, first name, last name, email ID, and role. Then you need to click on this download app. Clear? I'll just guide you. Please have a look here. I'm just typing here. Are you? Yesterday only I have created a new account. Let me just add that one. You'll not create my mail ID, or else it will ask me the confirmation again. So try to understand. Please make sure you add your mail ID. Okay? Once you add these things, just download the app. Once you click on download app, you just need to scroll up. Listen carefully now. You just need to click. If you're a Windows user, you need to click on this. If you're a Mac user, you need to click on this too. Clear? Anyone you need to click, Intel or Silicon. If you are a Windows user, please click on Windows. If you click on this, automatically it will get downloaded. I hope this makes clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let it get download. Meanwhile, we'll be discussing on this part. So once you download and once you get it, so they will be having an extension file. Whenever you save the file, you will be having an extension. Do you agree with this?
Yes.
Because in Excel, you have seen 4 extension file, which and all, you know, basic Excel, then macro, which is called with the VBA coding and all, then binary and CSV format, right? So commonly used is CSV in real time in organization, okay? But you will be working in Excel, clear? Excel format. In case if you are writing any coding or programming part, then it will be macro enabled. If you have a huge size and you want to reduce the size, then you will be using binary format, clear? So those are the 4 format in Excel. In Power BI, you had only one, which is called Power BI, PBIX, okay? And in Tableau, almost you have again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what this is representing, we'll understand that now. So let me just show you. I have written in my language, so you can also refer in this simple language only. So you can make a note of this, whatever I have mentioned here. So these are the extensions in Tableau. TWB, Tableau Workbook, okay, which is only weaving access. You can only weave. TWBX is nothing but package Tableau Workbook, which means report with data source. You're adding the data source whenever you're sharing with that, okay? And then .tds, Tableau data source, connection related information, which means whatever the information file you have it will be connected to that. Okay, that is called TDS. The next one is TDSX, which is again along with your data, the information data. It was a file, now it is a data. See, try to understand whenever you see X, it's a complete package, which means report and data set. Simple concept. X is known for report and data set. Clear? Without X, it just overweave, means report. No data set, nothing. Clear? Now, you will be using .tde or hyper, which is called as Tableau data extract. When we need to extract the data and save as a copy, at that time you're gonna use this option. That is called .tde or .hyper. And the last option which you have is .tbm, Tableau bookmark, save as a bookmark. So you know what is bookmark. So you will be going to the online and you will click as a bookmark, no? That is what Tableau bookmark. It's for online version. And next one we have .tps, which is called Tableau preference for custom patterns, which means you will be doing the themes and all those things. For that, it is required. So we'll not be using that. Moreover, we will be working in these two, .twbx or .tde. These are the 2 formats which we will be using the extension in real-time scenario. One, to create a copy of it, and the second one is to save with data set. Okay, report and data set. So this is the one. I'm just giving you the access over here. So these are the 2 important part. Clear? Any questions? So these are the file extension. You can make a note or you can take a screenshot, whatever you want, you can keep it. In my language, I have written here. Now, if you want in a PPT language, yes, please. Let me just guide you that also. Tableau workbook, which is called as TWB, need to send the data source and Tableau file to the center. So which means whenever you're sending to the user, okay, you will be sending data source data and Tableau file, which is called TWB. So you're just sharing it. So he can only weave. Now, Tableau package workbook, which means .twbx, single zip file containing workbook along with any supporting local data. Do you see that? So you are supporting the local file data set and background images. So whatever you have added in that, you can use this option. So again, along with that, you have data source extraction, which means .hyper or .t, what is called DE. That is what we are saying, .tde. Okay. This will take a local copy of subset or entire data sheet, which means the whatever you have entire data sheets means all the sheet it will combine and it will keep as a set for you. Okay, to share with the users the data set. At that moment, you will be using it. So that is called dot hyper. Now TDS is same thing which you will be using, but it will work in a quick level. So what means whatever the files you need, it will take that much only. It will not extend the files. Okay, so it's kind of your binary data. It will not increase more performance or it will not increase your more file larger than that. So that is why we use .tds. Now coming to these two, TDSX, which is again with a file where you can use text file, Excel file, access file, and local cube files. So there are many different files. And the last option you have bookmark.tbm. Okay, contains a single worksheet and it's easy way to quickly share your work. So you will be converting in this. So whenever you want to share. So in real time scenario, you will be working on these two, TWBX or .tde. I hope this makes clear. So those are the file extension. When you'll save, you'll come to know. Now I hope everyone has downloaded the file. Tableau is downloaded. Okay. Now see here. When you go to the folder, in download folder, you will see Tableau public. Okay, which is desktop application. Right click on that and click on open. Right click, click on open. The first thing it is gonna ask you, I have read and don't send product usage data. You need to click on these two checklists and click on install. I hope we are clear. Okay, once you click on install, it will ask you the permission. Click on yes. Click on yes, and automatically it will get installed. That's it, nothing else you have to do. A simple process. Are we good? So once you get it here, it will show you like this, and you're gonna open these things. So it will show you in this way. Clear? This is the open file. Any questions? Okay. Now I'm not gonna go with the PPT because PPT will confuse you. So let's understand step by step all the information. Whatever it is showing you here, all this information, I'll take you into this normal option. Okay. So first thing, you will be understanding the data type. But before data type, you should understand this data source overview. So it is not aligned. So let me just keep it as an alignment. And this is nowhere connected now. So I'll be discussing this later. Okay. Now, first thing, once after installing the Tableau will open like this for you guys. Even for me, it's the same. There is no changes. Okay. Now, if I click on this to file, so only few files which you can connect is this much. You can't use more than this. Okay. And to server, if you want to connect, you have to use only till here. If you click on more, you can clearly see here, you will be having Google Drive, OData, and web data connector. That's it. So do you have anywhere MySQL server? Do you see anywhere? So Tableau public has a restriction of data connection. You can't connect more than these files. Getting it? Okay, but sir, we heard like Tableau can connect any data source. Yes, of course, it will connect. But which one? Not Tableau public. It will connect Tableau desktop. Got it? Tableau desktop. This is one difference. The main difference is data source connection. Tableau public has a limited access to connect with the data, where Tableau desktop is having more connections. Real-time scenario, I'm just showing you right away. Nida, just give me 1 minute, no? I'll be there.
Okay, sir.
So if I write here Tableau, now you can see here, I have one Tableau and one more Tableau. If I search here, can you see here Tableau? Tableau public. So one Tableau public I have, and the second one, what I have? Only Tableau. So this Tableau is opening as a Tableau desktop. So I have two versions. One is public and one is desktop. Clear? So let me open that also now. And you can see here, already one Tableau is open. This is Tableau public. One more Tableau will come here. Tableau desktop, which is professional edition. It's clearly mentioned. Now, how many connectivities you have? You have a number of connectivity, Microsoft SQL Server, MySQL. If I click on more, can you see? This is the differences. First difference. Clear on this? Any questions you guys have? Anyone, any questions? Okay. The differences is very clear. Tableau desktop and Tableau public. So in Tableau desktop, you have n number of data connection, which is more than 70. In Tableau public, you will only see almost 3 and limited access for data connection. Clear? The first concept. Okay. I'm just closing again Tableau desktop. Now how to connect with this file? Let's see. If I click on Microsoft Excel, I should have a data set also. So we have a data set which is called sample superstore, which we're gonna use it. Okay. So this sample superstore, I'm gonna share with you and I'm gonna show you how to connect. Listen here carefully again. First, whenever you open this, you just need to click on Microsoft Excel. Once you click on Microsoft Excel, you need to select sample superstore and you need to open. Is it clear? Shall I share this file? Thank you. I've shared it. Please download. Yes, Nida, please share your screen. Carefully now, step by step. So first thing, this is your data connection, which means you have used sample superstore. Clear? In this sample superstore, you have 3 tables, which is order, people, and returns. If you right click, you will not get anything. So don't do right click and all. First thing, if you drag and drop, you can get it here, or else double click. Remember, I repeat, you just need to click on this, then double click. Or else you can just drag it like this and drop it anywhere in the white pan. Okay. If I'm dragging and dropping here, automatically I'm getting orders. Okay. No, sir, I don't want to add this. I want to remove it. Right click and remove. So it will get removed. Sir, if I double click, what will happen? Okay. I keep my cursor here, double click. Am I getting orders? If I drag and drop outside, am I getting normal? This is how you can do it. So drag and drop is also there. So Tableau is 90% drag and drop. 90%. So you have to use your mouse. And the mouse battery should be very good. Clear?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
It
Everyone, are we on the same page? I'm going slow for the time being. Okay, once you got this, first thing you need to know about the Tableau is the UI, how to use it. So let me make it clear in a simple way. First thing, this is called your connections. The connection, you can add n number of files with the help of add. Okay, and before this, you have above option. Few things are related here. One is this colorful Tableau icon, which means whenever you click here, automatically it will ask you to add a file. If you again click here, it will take you to the data source pane. Okay, this is called data source pane. How do you say that? It's here. Clearly, it is mentioned data source below. Okay, now below this connection, you have sample superstore. This sample superstore has these many tables. So in this table, you have extracted orders. Okay, you have drag and drop. When you drag and drop, you get this kind of information. This is the overview, and this is called your preview of your data. The one which you are seeing in the right hand side, that is called preview. Okay, which means you will not get all the data, but overview. Simple concept, it is a trailer. The movie is in the next page. Got it? And this is called your teaser. Teaser means lesser than your trailer. Clear? So this is known as metadata. What do we call? Metadata. And this is called data preview, not trailer. Okay, data preview. Is it clear? Thank you. Now, if you see here, you have 100 rows and you have settings icon and you have drop down arrow, right? I'll be selecting one by one. Let me just click on the drop down arrow. What's happening? You are seeing only the overview. Do you see anything metadata over there or the preview? Nothing. So if you click on this up arrow, it will show you here. Now, next to this, you have something called rows. If I type here, I need only 2 rows and enter. How many rows you are seeing? 2. Okay, which means it is showing you only 2 rows. That is called data preview. Whatever the rows you required, by default, it will be 100. But sir, how much we have in the table? How much we have? If you want to know that, then you need to see this. 21 fields and how many rows? 10,194. 21 columns it is. Field means column. Clear on this? 21 column, 10,194 rows. Out of that, it's only showing you 100 records. Sir, what about all the records? If you go to the sheet, then only it will show you. Okay? In this data, it will not show you. Now, next option here. In this settings icon, you will be having a number of options, which is not required, which is required. For example, show alias, show hidden file fields. We'll be discussing this. And apart from that, you have data source sorting part. Clear? So only this much you have. Now, let's understand the preview part. So first thing, whenever you get the data, what do you see? Whenever you get the data, what do you see? Huh?
Which type of data?
Which type? Before that, I have given in Power BI also, in Excel also. First, you will see the column headers. Where is your column header? First thing you need to see. Then only based on this column header, you will judge which data type it should be. Got it? So first thing is your column header. Second one is what? Data type. So this is your data type. The middle one which you are seeing order, that is called table name. Clear on this? Any questions? Okay. Now have a look here, everyone. So whenever I want to change any column name, for example, this is row ID. I want to change into serial number. So what I'll do, I can double click here. What can I do? Double click, or else drop down this and I can change rename. Got it? So I'm just double clicking. So for this, what name I have to give? Serial number, SR number. Is it clear? Now, do you gonna aggregate this? I mean, do you want to add, do you want to count, or do you want to do anything for that serial number? Serial number will always be for your reference. Got it? So I don't want to aggregate. So which data type should I select? Which data type? Text. Text will not aggregate. Number will aggregate. Got it? Now, if you click on this hashtag, you can see here. Are you getting this whole number? Date and time. And which option you are getting? String. String is called which type? What do you mean by string?
Text.
Text.
Simple. So now you have converted into text. Can you see ABC? So ABC means string. Hashtag means what? Numbers. Clear on this? So how do you change your data type? Whenever you keep your cursor in ABC or hashtag, you can change your data type. Can you guys try once? Rename the column header and change the data type. Now let's understand here. I don't want to show this serial. Okay, let it be like that. I don't want to show this, ship mode. Do you see ship mode here? I don't want to show this. So I'm just selecting this column, right click. Do you see hide option? If I click on hide, which means that ship mode got hide. So you're not seeing that column now. You have removed that column. Okay, earlier how many fields you had? Now how many you have?
20.
Okay, now your manager said me he wants to get it back. Then you have to click on the settings icon and then show hidden fields. So here you will get the hidden fields. Right click and do you see here? Unhide. Can you guys try once? Oh, look now. Now do you see here customer name? I repeat, do you see the customer name here? This is the customer name which you are seeing in the last edge. Right? Do you see this? Okay. I want first name and last name. What do I want? First name and last name. Right click. Do you see here split option? If you click on the split, automatically it got splitted. But do you see any impact?
No.
How many columns you are seeing now? Earlier it was? Okay, let's see. Let me just go towards right hand side. Whatever the modifications you do, it will show you here. Got it? Can you guys cross check? Right click and split. I hope we are clear. Cool. Okay, now the last question I have here in the data preview. Do you see country and region? See in the column, you have this country and region. Which and all countries you see? United States and? Do you have any idea? It's United States and Canada. Okay. Now, how do you see that? Let me just show you. If you right click or if you drop down, okay, you will be seeing here the alias part. Which option? Okay, before alias, you will be seeing what option? One more? Okay, this column will describe you each and everything. Can you see here? How many countries you have? Two. Okay, but it is not mentioned anywhere which country it is. Getting it? So this is all information about your Canada. Now, can you see below? Two countries, Canada and United States. I want to change this United States to US. What I want to do? United States to US. It is called replacing part in our language. But in Tableau language, it is called alias. So if you keep here aliases, you will see here these two options, Canada and United States. These are the two members. What do you want to give the name? I want to give for United States as US and click OK. Now earlier it was United States. Now you will see US. Clear on this? So you are replacing that values. Can you guys try it? If you want to remove this alias, then again you need to right click here and you need to click on the aliases part and you need to clear the aliases. Can you see that? Clear it and it will get clear and click OK. Again, you will get back US. Clear? So this is how you can do it. So this is all about your data preview. Now we'll discuss about metadata. Why we need metadata. Okay. So when you have taken this order, this was your data type and this was your field name. But actually, this is what you're seeing here. Earlier, it was row ID. Do you know that? It was row ID. Initially, when you import the data, it was row ID. What do you have converted to? And which data type you are using now? You can change the data type from here itself. You can change the names from here else. So if I want to change this order ID, I'll use this rename. Okay, I can change the data type from here itself instead of going and checking here. Got it? This is why we use metadata option. Any questions now? Clear on the concept? Online?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions here?
Sir, can we not double click and edit the field name, sir?
Yes, you can double click and edit it. Even you can do it from here instead of doing from here.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Anything else apart from this?
No, sir.
Okay. Now, if you click on go to worksheet, this was all about your data source span, which you're seeing here. Got it? So these are the information which we needed. Okay. Now coming to the sheet. If you click on this sheet, now here you will be seeing all the information. Clear? So after the break, we're gonna discuss about the sheet and we'll be discussing about the overview of Tableau. Then we'll create 2-3 visuals. Clear? How to work on it. Thank you. Take a Okay. Now coming to this, everyone. So first thing, whenever you come into the sheet level, you need to understand the parameter over here. So first condition, you all know this is called as a ribbon, right? Okay. And I'll not go with the basics. Let me just moderate now. File means you can save the file and you can use whatever you wanted. But whenever you click on save, you have one more option which is called save to. And save to Tableau public is controllers. So in case if you're saving it, control yes, it will go to the online public version where you need to give your user ID and password, which means you need to create it. So after creating 1 or 2 visuals, we'll be doing that work also today. Okay, so that you should not get confused here. Now, if you want to save the file in local, then you have to click on save. Where you will be clicking save. If you want to save the file in online service, then you have to use save to Tableau public. Clear? Okay. If you want to add a data source, you can add it from here, new data source. If you want to work on the worksheet, so these are the worksheet, you can work on this worksheet. And this will show you the summary. If you click on this, it will give you the summary over here. Okay. But still, I'm not going to show you these things. We'll discuss later. Now, this is called dashboard. When you're creating a dashboard, it's required here. And this is story, and this is analysis part. Whenever you want total or percentage, you're going to use these 2 options. Okay, or else subtotal. In this only, you have subtotal. And this is called map background, which means you're using map visual. At that time, you're going to get it. And this is called formatting, font, alignment, shading, borders, and line. For example, I want to give a background color for this. So I'll be going to the shading. Shading means fill color. Okay. If I click on this and if I drop down this sheet, worksheet, and if I select whichever the color you want. But one thing you have observed, what colors you are seeing here? Is it a dark color or light color? So background should be always light. Now you understood? Okay, you can choose any color, but it should be light. No, sir, I need dark only. Fine, take it. No one asked you to do anything. Just click on this, click OK, you'll get it dark. It's up to you. I'm saying you, but still. But light is far better than your dark. Let me just show you here. Can you see this? Make some changes. So dark is very darker, which is not good. Yes, if you need a bit moderate, you can keep this much. Clear on this? The mild color. Okay, this is how worksheet will work. The same thing, you can do it more formatting. Okay, if you want to clear the formatting, you can click on this clear worksheet formatting. Clear on this? So this is how it works. Okay, apart from that, you have server, window, and help. If you have any queries, you can click on this and it will take it. But in this help, you don't have anything like data set and all. No, you will not get it. Okay. Now coming to the next option. These are called quick access. From here to here, we call as quick access. Because 90% we're gonna use mouse. Okay. So you have to use these all options. Okay. I'm just going to the right hand side and I'm clicking on show me. When I click on show me, are you getting any visuals available? No, all the visuals are disabled. Okay, I have a few questions. How many visuals you have in Power BI? A simple question. Anyone who is experienced candidate in Power BI?
24.
Aisha? I'm not talking about Tableau. In Power BI, I said. It is actually 36. You can add on. So basically we say 20 plus. Okay, because some visuals will get drop out, some visuals will get added. So this week, I mean last month, it got 2 added. So you need to update yourself on that. Got it? And here we have 24 visuals. How many visuals?
24.
But we'll not be using all the 24s. We'll be using 20 plus again. Got it? But these are not available for the time being until unless you select the columns. Okay. Now coming to the picture, the most important part, which is called your data type. You all know about data type, right? String means ABC. Numerical means hashtag. Date means date. Date and time means date and time. Boolean in the sense T and F, which is called true and false. And geographical is nothing but symbol, okay, which you get for mapping part. Clear on this? These are the data types. Others are. Others you don't have, ma.
In Power BI, sir.
In Power BI, we don't have others, no? What are you talking about? Address will come into the geographical. It is a text format actually. Okay. Here you are seeing the
Mentioned in door number means.
door number. Door number is text. Only city, state, or country will consider as geographical or pin code. Sorry. I hope we are clear here. Okay. Now,
Both coming means text and numeric.
test. See here, it's mentioned, no? Test and numeric. Can you see this? So which one we say? Text. Anything else? Okay, fine. Now coming to this option. Basically, we have dimension and measure. Now let's understand what is dimension and what is measure. Dimension, not your data, you know, fact table, dimension table. No. This time we are talking about the data types. Okay. In a 2 language we'll be using. One is called dimension. Second one is called measures. Measures where you can use continuous by nature, which means you can add on. Continuation will be there. Add, plus, minus, subtraction, which means aggregate. So measures are used for numbers. Clear on this? Can you give me the sum of country? Is it possible? Sum of country I'm talking about. No, you can't give it. Can you give me sum of state? No. You can give sum of sales, sum of profit, sum of quantity. Got it? So that is the differences. Dimension means text. What do we call dimension? Text. It's called as a, you know, you can say it's string or discrete. Okay. Discrete in the sense it is known as a text again. Okay. Why we use and when we use? Okay. Can't apply aggregation except count or count D. What do you mean by count D? Count Dynamica,
Count distinct.
count distinct. Is it clear? So it is called as a unique count, and this is called overall count. And here example, customer name, country, and date. Here example, what they have given, sales, profit, and quantity. So this is how it works. Any question in this? Okay. So how do you understand which is dimension and which is text? In Power BI, you had a symbolic option and you were seeing there. So if you have a blank, then that is called text. If you have a summation, then it is called as a number in Power BI. But in Tableau, how can you judge? In a simple way, Tableau has formatted. See here. The upper one, whatever you're seeing, it's called as a text. And it is mentioned here automatically, ABC, ABC, ABC. Do you see anywhere numbers? No. Below, whatever you are seeing, hashtag and everything, which is called your number. Hashtag means numbers. Clear? And here what they have mentioned, measure name. So below it is measure name, above is dimension. So it has been segregated in two parts. Okay, sir, I'm not clear. So how do I get it? Let me just show you. If you keep your cursor here, which color you are seeing? Which color?
Blue.
Blue. If you keep your cursor here,
Green.
green means measure, blue means text, dimension. Clear on this? Simple way. If you keep your cursor, it will show you blue. Blue means text. And if you keep green, it is measure, text and measure, dimension and measures. Clear on this? So they have segregated in this way. Any questions still here? Online?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Thank you. Okay, once you have done this, now let's understand the last part. What is your last part? Let's see. So the quick access I want to share with you. Sir, I want to add one more data. So you need to click on this and you can add it from here, but you will not click now. But generally I'm saying, if you click on this Tableau icon, it will show you that option. Clear? This is called undo and redo. Undo means last action, undo. Redo means last action you need to apply. Okay. This is called action replay. A kind of looping animation. That's it. This is called save. Save means it will save in Tableau public online service. And this is called your database, which means new data source you're gonna connect. And this is called your new worksheet. This is called your duplicate. And this is called your clear. Okay, what is this clear? Okay. And which and all options we'll be using. Now from here, you need to pay attention. Very, very important thing. One. Second. And then third. And the last one is this. So these are very important for you. Okay, which I'm highlighting. So let me explain. I'm just taking category and I'm taking sales. You don't have to do, just listen carefully. Now I don't want this visual to be shown here. So if I click on this, it got clear. Okay. Now if I want to show it again, let it be like this. Now, do you see proper alignment? Do you see the bigger screen? No. To see the bigger screen, you're gonna drop down and you're gonna select entire view. Now you got the bigger screen. Okay. Now, sir, I need smallest to largest. Can you see here smallest to largest? So this is sort and this is largest to smallest. You got everything? Sir, I need data label. T means data labels. Clear? Okay. Sir, I need, this is which chart you are talking about? Which chart do you call?
Bar.
Chart. If I want to convert into column, which chart it is?
Column.
If I want to convert again bar, simple. So how easy it is. Got it? Now step by step. Now whatever you have done, this was the overview. Now in this scenario, if you want to convert into from row to column, you can just swap it. You don't have to create one more. Just click on this, you can swap it. Click on this, you can swap. Okay, this is called swapping part from row to column and column to row. Okay, but whenever you see here, always remember you'll get only two options, rows and column. Okay, and the most important part, these are called shelves. What do we call? Shelves. Okay, but sir, only one visual I'm using here. Can I use more than one? No. In Tableau, a single worksheet is known as single visual. Okay, So one visual at a time. If you want to add a new visual, you need to create a new sheet. Got the point here? Okay. Now, if I have created here, it is a bar chart. Now I want to show the column chart. So what I'll do, I'll create here duplicate. If I create a duplicate, now in this, if I click on swap, now which chart it is? Earlier it was bar chart. Now it is column chart. Got the differences? So at that time, you're gonna use this option. I hope this makes clear. Can you cross check once? Okay.
Sir.
Thank you. Now, I'm just adding a new sheet. If you want to add a new sheet, you can just click on this new sheet. And in this, of course, if you want, this is where you're gonna create a report. Where do you wanna create? Here only. And this is the place where you're gonna create a visualization. You just need to drop a field. Okay, but sir, why every time I need to drop a field? Why can't I select from here? The question comes now. I want different visual. Why can't I select? Okay. Now I'm just selecting here region. What option I'm getting now? Table. Am I getting anyone? No, I can't select the pie. Got it? So that is not a feasible option. Okay, if I drag in the rows, what option I got highlighted? Okay, if I'm dragging this and dropping in the columns, is it bar? Now which kind of options I got? So it will indicate which visuals you can create with these two columns. Got it? This will indicate you. You can either use pie chart, you want bubble chart, you can use it, whichever you want, you can create. But you can't create which is not showing you here. Clear on this? So you need to understand that. In Tableau, you can't represent whichever you like. Which they are giving, you should choose it. If you like whatever the chart, then that is called custom visual. Got it? You're customizing the visual. Now you're taking the suggestion from Tableau. You can either select the table, you can select this one or this one or this one. Or if you need a bar, click on this bar. I hope this makes clear. Can you guys try one? Clear? Online?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Now let's try to understand. You have given here sheet 1, sheet 2, and sheet 3, right? So if you want to rename it, how do you rename? Let me just show you. Double click on that. And this is your category save. Double click on this and you're gonna use here category sales again with column chart. Today is just an overview for you and region by sales. How to save these two files in a local and in Tableau public. We'll understand now. So first thing, local. If you click on this file, you can click on save. When you click on the save, it will ask you the location. And can you see here how many formats you are seeing? The extension? 2. One is TWB and the second one is? Okay, you want to save it in this file only, in this format. Remember, TWBX along with your local file. Clear on this? Okay. So how to save? Again, I'm showing you. File, save as. You will drop down this and select TWBX. Go ahead and do it. I hope everyone has saved. Okay. Now how to save online? We'll understand that. Once you click on Control S. Wait, now listen. This is the important part. If you want to save online Tableau public, you need to follow a few steps. So I'm just showing you here. If you use file and if you click on Control S, Tableau public, first thing it is asking you sign in. So every time it will ask you, every time. So you have to give here mail ID, which mail ID you have created, but you have not created it. So what you will be doing? Create an account. First step. Okay. You will click on create an account and then it will redirect here and you have to give the name. So the same concept, Ayub, Muhammad, and I don't know what I have given. It's 2501. Muhammad 2501 @gmail.com. And here you're gonna use password, whatever the password you want. Okay, I should remember the password, no? That is also the problem. Okay, once you click on create my account, okay, now you can see here, guys, thank you for registering. You will receive an email, okay, containing a link to confirm. So listen, now I'm just going to the Chrome and clicking on this account, which I have created, and clicking on Gmail. So every time I just use new account to show you guys, nothing else. Or else you will share your screen. It will take such a long time. Now, can you see here? Tableau software account activation. So once you click here, you need to click on this Tableau ID. Automatically it will go and it will confirm this account. So let's see. Yes, it's applied. Now again, it will ask me to sign in. So I need to click on sign in and I have to give here my user ID and password. Remember me and sign. Simple. In case if I forget my password, so it will help me out. Okay, the land is India. Make sure you select India, guys, not Indonesia. And complete sign in. Clear? So these are the steps you need to apply. And once you apply, you will see here. Okay, now this is my Tableau public. Now how to go back and check it out. Now I'm just clicking on this again. Control yes, saving file. So whatever you have created the last file, it will show you there. Now here I'm just typing the mail ID. And password. And then remember me. And then sign in. Now see here, it is showing me day 1. Now let me just save it. And let me just see. Sending to where? Server. Now automatically I got it here. Clear on this? These are the simple steps what I have shown you. If anyone wants to share the screen, they can share. If you want to try it, you can also try. No issues. Would you like to try now?
Yes.
Go ahead and do it. So first go to file and save as public, Tableau public, which is Control S. Create an account. You need to click on create account and then use account IDs.